We never quite fit in La Crosse, though, because for about 8 years, my family were members of the United Pentecostal Church, which most of you probably have never even heard of it. It's kind of the same thing. It's like, speaking in tongues, holy roller kind of thing, except we also had lots of rules. The usual ones, no smoking, no drinking, no dancing, but we also had no movies, no TV. Women couldn't cut their hair. They had to wear dresses all the time. You know you're in a weird, strict church when Amish people give you shit, okay? That's my point. There is nothing worse than Caleb giving you a hard time from the buggy. Verily, thou art taking this way too seriously. Jebediah, Ezekiel, come, look at the freaks. And that was Now, my wife is Catholic, retired. She got 5 of the 7 sacraments. She figured she was good to go. That's what I love about Catholicism. It really is religion a la carte. You can have as much or as little as you want, as long as you get in under the buzzer. You're fine. And I say that with complete admiration, man. I love Catholics so much, man. They're by and large, your rank and file Catholic is the most laid-back Christian you will ever want. Have you ever had a Catholic try to convert you? Like, I had a Catholic going, my youth group is having a movie night tonight. Would you like it? No! No, Catholic attitude is, dude, we're all full up. Seriously, parking's enough of a bitch on Christmas Eve. We don't need... But the church I grew up in, we did try to convert people. All our friends and family, we would knock on strangers' doors, try to get them to come to our house. That's why I'm never mean to anybody that tries to witness to me, even comes to my house. I'm not mean to them. I've been there. I understand their point of view. I do get annoyed when they misrepresent who they are. There is one group who is known for coming around to people's houses. I won't say their name, because neither do they. But you can tell. One look at their literature and you can tell exactly where they're from. It's all drawn by the same guy, like the same guy that did the cover to the, Children's Illustrated version of Call the Wild in 1985. Like, Jesus looks like Kenny Loggins for some reason. I don't know why that is. Lately, they've been getting tricky, too. They've got a cover story. They've got a clipboard, and they're taking a survey, or they're offering a free in-home Bible study. Ooh, a free in-home Bible study. Why, I'd normally pay nothing for that. Just pisses me off when people try to trick somebody into your faith, you know what I mean? Isn't tricking people the devil's job? And if you do trick somebody into your faith, what's their testimony going to be like? Hey, Bob, you've really turned your life around. To what do you owe this amazing change? Bait and switch. Started off as one thing, turned out to be another. Same way I got my timeshare, that started off as brunch. Some people were groaning, and I get the feeling they were offended that I was making fun of people who sell timeshare. The one rule I never understood, though, was the no drinking rule. No drinking? Come on. I've read the Bible. There's drinking in the Bible. Jesus' first miracle was water into wine at the wedding of Cana. Jesus goes to a wedding with his mother, and they run out of wine, which is very odd. Well, it's always been my understanding that normally Jewish weddings are very well catered, but this one they dropped the ball. Now, not sure if it's okay to laugh at that. It's fine. We're calling him generous. It's fine. Now, Jesus steps up to the plate, turns water into wine. Everybody's happy. Now, how can people get on a big moral high horse about drinking when at this wedding they've already drank so much wine that they've run out? They've cashed the keg and Jesus taps another one. How cool is that, man? And if you remember the story, he saved the best wine for last. Yeah. I believe to reward the truly hardcore partier. Who do you think was still there at the wedding drinking the wine, man? I'm sure they were there till 5 o'clock in the morning, drunk off their ass on wine and good cheer, just staggering right up to Jesus going, you know what? You're fucking all right, you know that? No, it makes a lot of sense. Let's quit our jobs and follow him around. Geez, I don't mean to be a dick or anything, but Bartholomew's got the dry heaves. Can you do something about that, brother? And I think Jesus would have helped him out. That's kind of a dude he was. In my travels, I happened to pass by a little shop. The name of the place was Wallpaper Now. I'm sure it's a fine establishment, but I couldn't get past that name. I thought that's kind of pushy. It sounds like a command, Wallpaper Now. Which is a local commercial I want to see. Some guy in jack boots, a monocle, cigarette, no holder going, Guten Tag! It is I, Helmut Sphincter Titans, owner and manager of Wallpaper Now. Are you happy with your balls? I say your balls are impure. You must wallpaper now. But you say to me, Helmut. But if I want to sponge paint. Schweinhund, screw that mother's do it. I say your wallpaper now. Wallpaper Now is located at 2020 Minnesota Avenue. Next is a psychic advisor and the Pizza Hut. But tomorrow we'll have the whole block. A little Polish place down the street. I'm not really in favor of Helmut's little move against the Polish place down the street, you realize. That's what I love about that bit is it's a great excuse to use the Nazi voice. I'm not going to lie to you. I love making fun of Nazis. Nazis are, after all, the one group left to us in these overly sensitive, politically correct times. Fair game. Our grandpas made sure of that, my friends. It's not like anybody's ever going to come up to me after a show. I did not appreciate the Wallpaper Now talk. If they do, fuck him, he's a Nazi.